I really wanted to send the drone up today to give everyone a better look at this, but it's raining, so the weather's not playing ball. But we have some surprises, and one of them's right there.
G'day, we're Zoom and Betty. Welcome to our 1 acre homestead in Victoria, Australia. On our channel, we document our adventures both on and off the homestead, so if you're keen to see more around our neck of the woods and follow along with our adventures, give the subscription button a click. We're excited to have you along for the ride.
Daylight savings has ended, unfortunately, this weekend just been, so it is much darker after work than what it has been up until this point. It's also a little bit hazy because it's starting to get a bit cooler, so people are starting to have their fires going. We had our fire going for the first time this year over the weekend as well, because it dropped down to 5 degrees overnight and it was only early teens during the day, which is very sad for my want to be in the garden. Our raspberry plant has flowers. That's super exciting. Our berries haven't had a season where they've grown yet, so this is going to be their first autumn, so we're very, very excited to see how they go. It's a bit chilly and windy today, but we've got an exciting thing that's just turned up, so come over here and we'll check it out. To me, it doesn't look like enough material, but I've never built a shed like this before, so what do I know? We do have a packing list, so I think I'm going to grab that and check it off before we pack it up, put some plastic over it so it's saved and in good condition by the time the builder comes along to check it out.
So these pictures will give you an idea of what we're going for. The window and the door situation will be slightly different, and the size might be a little bit different, but the colour scheme and the style of the shed is the same.
So our shed currently has this front gate, and then we're going to do a driveway down the back, and then the shed's going to sit somewhere around here. Cannot wait.
Alright, we've had a chance to cover it with black plastic using some of the builder's plastic that you use for under slabs, and we've just laid it down with some bricks to stop the wind blowing it away.
So we've just this afternoon got a call saying that the earth movers are available to come tomorrow to do the site cut for us and do the driveway access as well, which is great news, but not much time. So I've had to come home after work today and then do a set out with a few meters spare in each direction for them to do the cut. So we've got enough room to set out our slab for the garage later. Now, it's not perfect to the millimetre because it is just doing a cut. Obviously you want to do millimetre perfect when you do your slab, but for the cut with an extra bit of space, I didn't go to town. It was only just me doing it. Usually with a second person it's much easier. I've gone parallel off this back fence here, but that fence isn't actually parallel with our block, so you might notice that it's not really on a straight angle that you think it would be as it cruises along there, so it's not parallel with the other side of the block. So I'm gonna go straight off this back fence for now, but when the builder's here for the shed we might reconsider our alignment just a little bit, so that extra space will come in pretty handy for that. So the way that I've done this is that I've come 2 meters off that back fence and I've used that as my starting point, and then I've done the 3-4-5 method to come out to these stakes here. So if you don't know what the 3-4-5 method is, it's basically Pythagoras' theorem, and that's how you get parallel lines.
Unfortunately, we had to go off to work during the day while they were starting works on the site, so we didn't get to be out there and filming the blokes doing their job, but they certainly achieved a lot in one day.
We love the paddock, and it's a bit sad to see it all ripped up at the moment, but I think it's one of those cases of you got to break some eggs to make an omelette, and the vision we can see it. So it's really exciting that we've made this next step. It's going to be a little while before the shed can get built because it's going through the permitting process at the moment, but at least we know this bit got done before the rain started and it became even more of a mud pit than it already is. Apparently there's rules about being 3 meters between your neighbour's fence and your shed, so we've got a bit of a 2 meter gap here, and then we'll build from up here, so the guys will set that out properly when it's time. So as I said, we've got plenty of plans here about what we're going to do, but we're going to wait until the shed's in place and then build it up from that.
We'll be documenting the full build of the barn as it progresses, so don't forget to give us a follow if you want to see the barn come to life.